right, we are working on our unit, how we express ourselves. Does anybody remember what our central idea is? Everyone? Art inspires. We're at 7. Okay, our key concepts that we're thinking about as we're reading this text and as we're thinking about art are responsibility. Okay? What do we mean when I say you have a responsibility to be respectful of art? Raise your hand, thank you, Jimena.
Like, you have to respect the other person's opinion?
Yes, you have to respect different people's opinions, which leads right into our second one, which is perspective. Do we all have the same perspective on art? No, they might make us think different things. Some people think that some of the symbols that we've talked about represent one thing, and some people think another. Is that okay?
Yes.
Yes, the important thing is to have evidence to support your thinking. Okay, and last we have reflection. I've read this text almost 4 times now, and every time I read the text and think about it, I think of something new. So after we have an experience with something, we need to think about it and think about how it makes us feel or what it might be about. So that's what we're thinking about with reflection. Yes, Mena? Okay. Yep.
Like, we find like, it shouldn't be a lot of text in the book.
Today we're reading 1 chapter, so it's about 3 or 4 pages. Okay, today as readers, we are going to be focusing on inferring. It doesn't include chapters 1 and 2 because we already have those printed. Okay, inferring is when good readers infer by using text evidence and their background knowledge to draw a conclusion about something not specifically stated in the text. Will the text tell you what the theme is?
No.
No. Will the text always tell you how a character is feeling?
No.
Or why they're feeling something?
It wants you to inform.
Sometimes it might tell you, but not always. So what do we have to do as good readers? Infer. Let's read this together. Good readers infer by using text evidence and their background knowledge to draw a conclusion not stated specifically in the text. Okay, so we're using the same sentence frame throughout this. I think blank, that is our claim. Because the text says blank, that is our text evidence. And I know blank, that is our background knowledge. Yes, so then, what are you doing back there?
Did the next 5th grade card this?
No, this is the first time that I'm doing this book, and so I'm really excited that you guys are getting to experience it because I think it's really, I have. It's really, really great. I told you I've read it 4 times now. All right, our first vocabulary word is amidst. Everyone? Amidst. If you're amidst something, you are surrounded or in the middle of something. So if I'm right here, I am amidst a group of students, a group of children. Okay? This gummy bear is amidst another group, 2 groups of gummy bears. Okay? Well, let's raise our hands, please. It could also mean in or throughout the course of something or during something. We are amidst our unit on art. We are in the middle of our unit on art, okay? Yes, Obed.
What does it do? What is on?
What does it look like?
He's surrounded by...
Yeah, he's surrounded or amidst bees. Yes. Please put your eyes on Carol.
When I was in a football team,
Please put your eyes on Carol.
when I was in a football team, I was amidst like a bunch of players.
Absolutely, when you're out in the field. Great example, Carol. Thumping. Everybody thump the ground. Okay, we all know what that is. Pounding or throbbing. And we'll see how the author uses this word to create some, stop, that's enough, to create some imagery in the text today. Okay, thumping, pounding, or throbbing. Shh. What, Jorge?
What about a bunny?
A bunny might thump his little foot, right? Thumper, what was that guy from? Bambi?
Yeah, Bambi.
Yeah, maybe. All right, what's off? Victor, I need you to go to your seat because it doesn't seem like you're super focused there. All right, what are the key words in this first question?
New.
Sadako, huh? Whoops.
Whoa, you put it up.
Okay, next one.
Okay.
Okay, so hopefully you have those on your stickies and we'll be collecting the evidence. Okay, the figurative language we'll be specifically looking at the kind words from her parents made the knot in Sadako's stomach loosen. We'll think about the type of language that is and what it means. Our same category question that we're thinking about throughout this text are the symbols, okay? Let's think about how oftentimes those symbols are artwork. What symbols have we looked at so far that are art in themselves?
Running.
How is running art?
No, the pictures.
The pictures, but is that symbol a piece of art?
No. Yes.
Okay, so what symbols were a piece of art?
Pictures.
The pictures, what else?
The dog.
The doves being freed, we talked about all that. The lanterns, okay, so the fireworks, a lot of those were art in themselves, and so we're looking at how symbols and art can represent something else. All right, we are going to read the text together. As you're going, make sure you're jotting down any ideas to help you answer these questions. If you want to underline in your text, I'm okay with that, but try not to be doing too many things where you're going to lose focus of the text, okay? We'll read the first paragraph up here together. So you don't have this paragraph in front of you. Remember, that part wasn't copied. So you'll have to have your eyes up here for the first part that we're going to read together. Uh-huh. All right, this chapter is called Sadako's Secret.
Page 22.
It's 21, you don't have it, so everyone's eyes should be up here. We're reading together, practicing our fluency. Alexa, put your pencil down. That means we're pausing at any punctuation, so kind of listen for my voice, don't go too far ahead. We're also reading with expression. Ready? It was the beginning of autumn when Sadako rushed home with the good news. She kicked off her shoes and threw open the door with a bang. "I'm home," she called. Her mother was fixing supper in the kitchen. "The most wonderful thing has happened." Notice, blue group, the word supper has what in it?
2 P's.
2 P's, so where do I break it up? Sup and purr, so I have 2 closed syllables, so we know it's supper and not super. Okay, you now have this page so you can follow along. I'll go ahead and read the rest of it. Make sure that as a reader you're thinking about our questions and any evidence to support them. Sadako said breathlessly, "Guess what? Many wonderful things happened to you, Sadako-chan. I can't even guess." "The big race on field day," Sadako said. "I've been chosen from the bamboo class to be on the relay team." She danced around the room, gaily swinging her school bag. "Just think, if we win, I'll be sure to get on the team in junior high school next year." That was what Sadako wanted more than anything else. Have we noticed anything? Some of the news she had, so we're writing that down. What was her news?
The race on the field day.
Okay. At supper, Mrs. Sasaki made a long speech about family honor and pride. Even Mashiro was impressed. Sadako, too, was excited to eat. She just sat there, grinning happily. I'm, as a reader, thinking that maybe there's something that symbolizes something else. Based on what her father said, honor and pride, what was it that might have represented honor and pride? Just think about it and add it to your list if you want.
We're going to keep these books?
Yes. From then on, Sadako thought of only one thing, the relay race. She practiced every day at school and often ran all the way home. When Mashiro timed her with Mr. Sasaki's big watch, Sadako's speed surprised everyone. Maybe, she dreamed, I will be the best runner in the whole school. At last, the big day arrived. A crowd of parents, relatives, and friends gathered at the school to watch the sports events. Sadako was so nervous. She was afraid her legs wouldn't work at all. Members of the other team suddenly looked taller and stronger than her teammates. What are we noticing here?
She's nervous.
Some of her feelings.
She's nervous.
Okay. When Sadako told her mother how she felt, Mrs. Sasaki said, "Sadako-chan, it's natural to be a little afraid, but don't worry. When you get out there, you will run as fast as you can." Then it was time for the relay race. "Just do your best," Mr. Sasaki said, giving Sadako's hand a squeeze. A squeeze. I wonder if that's a symbol of something. "We'll be proud of you." The kind words from her parents made the knot in Sadako's stomach loosen. What is that? It's figurative language. What did you say, Angel?
She's not feeling well.
Right. Is there literally a knot in her stomach?
She wants to throw up or something like that.
Okay, that kind of means that she's feeling sick. If there's a knot in something and it's pulled really tight, how do you think that would feel?
Like you're talking.
Yeah.
He says that the kind of words so it makes her
Yes. And the other text evidence helps us. Yes. Does anybody know what type of figurative language that is?
Simile.
Does it say blank is like blank? Does it say blank is blank?
Metaphor.
Can you make a stomach literally tie in a knot?
Yes.
Go ahead, Aylar. Personification, okay? It's giving some sort of a trait to something that can't have that trait, a human trait, okay? At the signal to start, Sadako forgot everything but the race. When it was her turn, she ran with all the strength she had. Sadako's heart was still thumping painfully against her ribs when the race was over. It was then that she first felt strange and dizzy. She scarcely heard someone cry, "Your team won!" The bamboo class surrounded Sadako, cheering and shouting. She shook her head for a few times and the dizziness went away. How was she feeling after the race? All winter, Sadako tried to improve her running speed. To qualify for the racing team in junior high, she would have to practice every day. Sometimes after a long run, the dizziness returned. Sadako decided not to tell her family about it. She tried to convince herself that it meant nothing, that the dizziness would go away. But it didn't. It got worse. Frightened, Sadako carried the secret inside of her. She didn't tell Chizuko, her best friend. On New Year's Eve, Sadako hoped she could magically wish away the dizzy spells. How perfect everything would be if she didn't have the secret. At midnight, she was in her cozy bedquilts when the temple bells began to chime. They were ringing out the evils of the old years, that new one would have a fine beginning. What's ringing? Why are they ringing?
Because it's 12 a.m. at night.
Are they representing something?
A fountain.
They were ringing out all the evils of the old year so that the new one would have a fine beginning, boys.
Oh, no.
With each ring, Sadako drowsily made her special wish. The next morning, the Sasaki family joined crowds of people as they visited their shrines. A shrine is like something that is made to honor people who might have died, or
people that they love.
yes, or something that they maybe for gods or something like that. So a shrine might be a Mr. Sasaki looked beautiful in her best flowered silk kimono. Do you know what a kimono is? They're like the wrap.
Like they use that.
Yes, it's like a dress kind of that's wrapped around in silk. It kind of has a tunic. Okay.
Oh, that kind.
As soon as we can afford it, I'll buy a kimono for you, she promised Sadako. Every girl your age should have one. Sadako, a girl your age should have one. Sadako thanked her mother politely, but she didn't care about the kimono. She only cared about racing with the team in junior high. Amidst throngs of happy people, Sadako, amidst, meaning she's within the people, forgot her secret for a while. She let the bright joy of the season wash her worries away. At the end of the day, she raced Mashiro home and won easily. Above the door were good luck symbols Mr. Sasaki had put there to protect them during the new year. With a beginning like this, how could anything bad happen? Okay, so we are going to take 1 minute of private time to make sure that we have our detailed questions answered. You have the text in front of you. If you need to go back and add anything regarding symbols, how she felt before and after the race, and what news she had. It should take no longer than 1 minute. I will also make sure my sticky notes are filled out. Your voices are off. This is independent thinking time right now. Okay, take about 12 seconds to finish up. Okay, if you aren't already, you should be with your inquiry partner. Switch your sticky notes. Take about 20 seconds to read them, and then have a discussion about any information you thought that they could have included, or any information maybe you would have liked to include. You should be with your partner in 5.
Okay, so
4. 3, Ayla, who's your partner? 2, Micah, who's your partner? Okay, I need to see some urgency and moving right away to talk to your partners. Okay, I will be pulling sticks after so that you can share your answers, so be prepared to share your thinking. Something else? And maybe get a drink of water and see if that helps. Please try and participate. Victor, you need to be reading her sticky notes. Victor, please don't go. We've got about 32 more seconds. The hands, please. How might it be a symbol? What does it represent? Alright, voices are off, eyes are up here in 3, 2, 1, make sure you're turned around. 0. What news did Sadako have, Angel C?
That she was in the race.
That she was going to be able to compete in the race, and why was that a good thing?
Because she was excited if she wins,
I'm going to put your eyes on Angel.
if she wins, she gets to go on the team and win her life.
Absolutely. How did she feel before the race? How did she feel before the race, Kimberly?
She felt nervous and scared.
Very nervous and scared. Her stomach was even enough? Not. Okay. She was happy too. She was happy that she was going to be able to do that. Absolutely. Excited. Okay. How did she feel after the race, Jorge T? What happened after the race? What did she feel?
She took her head.
Her head. What did her head feel?
Dizzy.
It felt dizzy. Why do you think it felt dizzy?
Because she was like, because of that much running.
Because of that much running?
Because she didn't want to tell her parents that she was like running a lot.
Running too fast. Cesar's raising his hand. Let's put our eyes on Cesar.
she might have something from the Adam mom because the grandma might have had the mother and the mother might have carried the gene, and then when Sadako got born, she might have had the sickness in her and it started affecting her.
I wonder.
Until after it got worse.
Okay, so you think?
Adam mom didn't hit until when she was born. Yeah, she was born.
It's great to have this discussion, guys, but you need to be listening. You can't be having your own discussion over there. Okay, so some people are thinking, yes, maybe she's had some sort of a sickness, but maybe not because she wasn't alive then, or maybe she didn't exactly experience.
Because Sadako said that you were only a baby when
Yeah, the text evidence did tell us that she was only a baby. Put your eyes on Anneli. Put your eyes on Anneli. Guys, you need to be listening to each other.
From the other book, it said that when the atom bomb, she felt 1,000 little lights, and that might affect.
Yeah, she did experience it. Interesting. What were some of the symbols that you and your partners talked about? I'm going to write these down for us, so give me just a second. Micah, what was a symbol you and your partner talked about? You don't have to explain the symbol, just tell us what the symbol was.
Dizziness.
Okay, maybe the dizziness represented something else? Azariah?
The real
Jimena?
The prayers?
The prayers. Andreas? The bells. The bells that were ringing at the New Year. Alexa? Taylor? The kimono. Interesting. Kimono. Guys say kimono. Kimono. Jorge? Her dad's squeezing her hand. Okay, we're going to stop there, guys. You're doing a great job of thinking deeply about this text. We use our details to then help us kind of think about these different symbols. Once again, you're going to meet with your groups, and I will assign you a couple of the the symbols to talk about and think about what do these symbols represent. We do need to use the text to help us think about what they might represent and why.
Are we going to have the same groups that we did?
You will. I am also going to have everyone think about these good luck signs above the door. Do they really describe what those signs are?
No.
They don't. So I went online and I was just trying to do some research of my own. That's what good readers might do. Of some Japanese good luck signs that they hang above doors. So for each group I'll give you one so that you can look at what that sign might be and why they use it. And then you'll be expected to share it with the group that you change to after. Okay? What is the sentence frame we use for what we think it symbolizes?
I think blank because the text.
Okay, this is a shrine, by the way. Okay, it looks like it has an altar and it might have something that symbolizes something that's no longer with us or some sort of a spirit. Okay?
What about if they love you sign? Like if they love you too much, they don't know it?
They could. Oh, it's on here. Blank symbolizes blank because blank. All right, group 1, you are going to think about the bells and the good luck signs, and I will give you one. Please go get started, group 1. Please go get started, group 1. Carol, Cesar, Victor, Ezra, urgency. You need to get with your group right away. The timer will be on for 5 minutes. You have your text. Let's go, Ezra and Victor. Group 2, you will be working on the hand squeeze as well as the good luck sign. Everyone will work on that. Okay, go ahead, group 2, and get started. Group 2, I'm going to see you moving. Get up. Let's go. Okay, group 3, you guys are going to work on the kimono as well as the good luck signs. I'll come around and give you one. Group 3, please move and get started. Why don't you guys head back there? Group 4, you guys are going to work on her running and the relay team and think about what that might represent, what it might symbolize, as well as the good luck signs. Group 4, please go get started. I should see everyone sitting with their group. You're all in charge of writing down the information and using text evidence to support your thinking. I should see you working right away. Let's go. You guys can look at this good luck symbol that they might put above their door. So are you not going to cooperate and work with your group? Is that going to be helpful to them? Well, then you should be sitting with them. This is the good luck sign. I'll have you guys be looking at. You should have your things open. What's the symbol you guys are looking at? You were number 1 in the bells. So look in your text. What did it say about the bells? What were they doing? What do you know about bells? You guys are going to look at this symbol. And then you're going to share it. I think that's a great idea. I would focus on that after. Here's your good luck symbol that you'll focus on after. I know. I want to see your thinking.
Symbolize maybe to give her power because he's her.
So which symbol were you guys looking at?
Squeeze like her dad squeezing her hand.
And Micah, what do you think that symbolizes?
Maybe because you want her to feel better a little bit. She wasn't happy that this year. Yeah.
Why would a hand squeeze symbolize that?
Give her power. Yeah, like to give her love so that they can. Or maybe that's like what they do a tradition. Like.
Good job. Make sure you get that one down. Move on to the next one. Just go throw it away then. Which symbol are you guys looking at? Peony. And what does it say about it?
Say that the Japanese consider peony to be the king of the harvest. Today, the season of spring and bring along good fortune. So good luck.
Great. Yeah, really even though.
Flowers.
Yeah. Really beautiful. Good job.
Okay, ready? So we're going to focus on this. So we
You got about 2 minutes to finish up.
And that's carp. And a cute carp signifies good fortune, perseverance in adversity, and strength. The main reason behind Kyo's symbolism in Japanese culture is its ability to swim upstream against currents and flush tides. The card also gives the impression of faithfulness and leadership. Wait, what did juniors cross the stream of dragon jays? It will get transported to ambitious dragon.
So what are they able to do really well?
So they're swim
Which way, Obed? Swim with the stream? You need to make sure you're listening to her. Which way are they able to swim?
upstream.
So what is that?
That they're
Make that.
really strong swimmers.
Yeah, so they
And
can
fast
represent that. Yes? Sure.
We put it, you can put it it represents wealth, bravery, and honor. That it represents wealth, bravery, and honor.
You need to explain why. All right, finish up your last thoughts. You'll be heading back to the carpet in about 15 seconds. Who's that? Who's called? BT. Buddha. What do you think he symbolizes? What's he doing? Good luck, and what do you see on his face? Hold on to them. All right, everyone needs to head back to the carpet in 5. Yeah, 4. Actually, if you can hear my voice clap once, if you can hear my voice clap twice, stand up. You don't need to come back to the carpet, I messed up. But your eyes should be on me, you should not be writing. Okay, each of you had a Japanese symbol that you researched. Micah, can you please scoot out of the way? As well as one of the symbols we talked about. And those Japanese symbols are some of them that they might have put above their door. When you meet with your regrouping group, that's when you need to share out what you were an expert on, what your group talked about. Are there any questions about that? Yes, Jorge?
We should not put the good luck signs above the door because they already said it in the story.
Yeah. Right, that's why I gave you that research so you could see what some of those signs are.
Oh, okay. But
It'll work out. It'll work out. So find who your group is and then do a quick circle. Talk about each of the signs and what you thought they represented. Everyone should be with their group in 5. Urgency. Let's go. 4. Find your regroup. 3. I am at 2. I am at 1. Urgency. You should be on the floor here. Please stop touching that. Make sure you're listening because you will be in charge of sharing out this information. What are you guys doing? If you're going to circle around here, then circle around here. Just join this group. Just join this group. Thank you. Okay, which symbol are you guys talking about?
The bell.
Okay, go ahead. What did you think the bells represented or symbolized? What did it say they used the bells for? I don't know. I'm not in charge of that.
They use the bells for the New Year's so that they can take away the bad things. Wasn't it a chime?
What do bells sound like? What do you think about that sound?
Like it's a new year. It takes all away the bad stuff and gives them another chance.
Why would it represent that?
Because each year has not everyone's needed. Everyone has to change their life.
But why might bells represent that? That ringing away of the evils.
Oh, like it's time to them for do something right.
Time to do something. We use bells and it's time to do something great. Victor, I need to make sure that you are really focused on helping out. Who's next?
I think the bell is
Giovanni, you were supposed to talk about kimonos. Did you talk about kimonos with your group?
We didn't write it down.
Okay, what were the kimono symbols?
I remember.
Let Giovanni think about it. What do you think a kimono symbolized? Who is going to get a kimono? When was she going to get one? Is that what her mom said? When she's a grown girl. So Giovanni, what might that symbolize? If she gets a kimono when she grows up, what is that symbolizing that she's done? Who can help Absolutely. Keep going. Which one are you guys talking about?
I'm talking about the squeeze and the good luck sign.
Go ahead.
The squeeze symbolized maybe to give you power because you squeeze your hand really hard, and the good luck sign on the door symbolized it because it the relay team symbolizes competition because everyone wants to win because they want to go to junior high school.
I think the bells represent Sadako giving you an idea because she was really dizzy, and I think it was because about her grandma when she died.
What do you guys think about that?
I think she got dizzy because of a million flashes.
What are the bells? What about the bells?
That they were loud because of the New Year, maybe.
Well, what did they represent? What did it say in the text? What did the text say the bells were used for?
For the evil.
To do what with the evil spirits?
Keep the evil spirits in them.
I wonder why they were used. All right, everyone needs to be back on the carpet in 5. I'm at 4. I'm at 3. I'm at 2, and I see a lot of people not moving. Jorge, here. Go down and tell Mr. Peterson that we're going to be about 6 minutes late, if that's okay. So I just kidding, I'm so sorry. I'm at 1. I am at 0. We should be seated. Okay. The 2 that I want us to focus on, well, you can choose. I will pull a stick, and you can tell me which symbol you talked about, what you think it represents, and why. Use the sentence frame, please. Kelly. Kimono? Your eyes should be on Kelly, please. Pencils down. Okay, so it represents her becoming older and more mature. Okay, showing growth. Okay. What else? A different one. Jorge T? Jorge, was there a symbol up here that you talked about?
Like
The good luck signs? Which good luck sign did your group look at? The peony. This was one that this group researched, which was a flower. And what did it represent?
Food. Milk.
Okay, good luck. This is one of those symbols that we researched further to see about how it is put above the door to represent good luck. Okay, one more person. Was he okay with it?
Yeah, he said, he made me smile.
Angel C. Put your eyes on Angel C. Something different than we talked about so far? Carol, that's not necessary. We already talked about that one. What about the hand squeeze? Please stop. What did the hand squeeze symbolize?
The good luck that you're gonna have to be fine.
Why would a hand squeeze represent good luck?
Because you're and I wanted to not be nervous anymore.
Okay, who can add to that? Anelli?
Because normally people just get that mostly feels like something big is gonna come, and you don't know what it's gonna be, and they're giving you good luck and hope that you.
And hope, maybe? Okay. Carol, would you like to add to that?
I was gonna say something else about the symbol.
Put your eyes, please.
That my group looked at. So my group looked at the dove. I'm pretty sure
Dove.
the dove. I'm pretty sure Cesar has the picture. So basically, like.
Oh, it's a crane, actually. I'll hold it up.
Yeah, so basically, like, it says that, like, I read it. It says that, like the dove
Crane.
The
It's a crane.
The crane represents good luck, and like it also says like it's like a friend, and like Sadako has a good friend. So I think Mr.
Sasaki. I'm gonna put that down.
bought that a good luck sign because his daughter has a good friend.
Or to bring friendship. Yeah, it says that cranes mate for life, meaning that they find a mate to be with and they're with them for their whole life. So that represents friendship.
Isn't that
Yeah, that's what it says. It says that they can. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, guys, we're going to move on to our elaboration question. Okay, we've thought about our details. We've understood what happened in the text, and we did some of our own thinking with our background knowledge about symbols. These things that we've thought about will help you with the elaboration question. Do you think that Sadako really believed that she could magically wish away her dizziness? Yeah. Do you think she truly believes that, and why? Why do you think she wanted to do this? I want you to take a minute to just think about it on your own. You can jot down any ideas you have. And think about how symbolism might help us figure that out. How these symbols that are in her life and that she uses might help you decide if she truly believes this. If deep in her heart you really think that she thinks that I can magically do this. Okay, think about it on your own. We're going to take 30 seconds to do our own private think time. Then you'll talk to a partner, and then I'll call you to share what your partner was thinking. Okay? Okay, turn and talk to a partner about, do you think that she could really magically wish away her dizziness, and why?
I don't think she
Do you think that she could, that she really thought that she could wish away her dizziness?
Yeah, I think she could because the text.
What's something in the, do you think that she really thought it? Yes or no? Why? What made you guys think that? What are things that she's done before that might make you think that she really believed in this matter?
She believes a lot of good luck, and she always did it.
So what does that tell you about her thinking this?
She thinks that she can wish away
Has the things that she's believed in before worked? What has worked before? What was a good luck sign she thought about in the beginning?
Spider.
And did it work? Interesting. All right, eyes are up here. And 3. I'm going to go down to the nurse. 2. I'm at 1. 0. Tell me what you discussed with your partner, Cesar. Please put your eyes on Cesar. Cesar, the elaboration question is on the board and you should have just discussed it.
The symbols are used to represent something in this chapter.
That's not the question we're on.
I think the symbols were used. I think these symbols were used.
Take a second to read the question, Cesar. I'm going to come back to you after the next person. What does this tell me about what you did during this time? Were you accountable in doing your job? No. So Cesar, we'll come back to you. You need to figure this one out. Alexa.
I think that Sadako believed she could magically wish her dizziness.
No.
Because
Okay, so maybe because of that protection that they believed in, that she thought that that would help. Kimberly?
I think Sadako could magically use her abilities because the text says that she believed in a lot of things and they have game changers. She saw the spider because it could love the police day. Police day, it was a good day for her. And I know if you truly believe in something, it could happen.
Okay, so Kimberly's thinking back to the spider. What was the spider a symbol of?
Good luck.
Good luck. Is good luck kind of related to magic, maybe?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so do you think that might have something to do with why she really believes? Did the spider work for her? Do you think that it was the spider that made the day good?
Yes.
Could we have different perspectives on that? Jorge?
I think she can't just magically wish it away because the text said that she kept on eating while racing a lot. And then I know if you keep on eating it a lot, you can't really get it out.
So you don't think that it'll magically go away? But do you think she thinks it will?
Yeah, I think she will.
Okay. I know, I just told Mr. Peterson we were going to be a little late. So what I'd like you to do now is get with your inquiry partner and together write your responses to this elaboration question. That will be your exit ticket to go to specials. You may work on it together using background knowledge and text evidence. What strategy are we working on here? What reading strategy? Cesar?
We're thinking of our strategy is like a strategy, like we're explaining where we got it from.
Okay, is it stated directly in the text? So what strategy do we have to use? Inferring. We have to infer using the information that we already went over. Cesar, I'm going to come talk to you right now about this one, okay? Get going, guys. You can talk to your inquiry partner or you can work alone. It's up to you. What did you decide?
I decided that it might go away because in the text it said that she raced Masahiro and she never got dizzy when she was racing him home.
Okay, but do you think she really believed in this magic? Do you think that's really, she really thought that something could magically happen?
Yeah.
Why?
Because after a little while, she forgot all about the. After a little while, in the text, after a little while, the Disney started to go away. After a little while, after New Year's.
Okay, so because it did start going away, she did believe that was magic? Okay, go ahead and get started. You can talk to your partner about it. Who's your partner? Okay, discuss it.
I think she really think that she can actually wish her that secret away, and because I think she was like determined, like she was really determined to like get it away. And like that determination wasn't enough to wish it away. Because
But do you think she thought it was?
yes,
Did it work for her before?
not before, but
Does it work for her in other things that she does though? Where else is she really determined? What does she like to do so much? Is she determined when she does that? Does it help her? Does it work? So maybe she thought that that same determination could magically make everything go away. Great, Carol, great thinking. Yes.
I think that it will go away because the text says that Sadako is always positive, and I know that she's always positive.
Okay, so the positivity might be a belief in magic. Okay. Guys, go ahead and finish these up and put them on the back table, rip them out, and then line up for specials. Okay. We'll do a quick whip around when we get back to share these out, but we do need to get to specials. I saw some great thinking today, guys. Nice job.
I think just because she had good luck because of her, she was nervous, and I think she was nursing about winning what she wanted.
Okay, so all the positive things that happened, do you think she thought that those were a result of what?
And then the rest, she was thinking that she could wish it, but it would take time.
Cool. I like your thinking there. Okay, guys, let's get going. Finish up your last thoughts.
because
This one's the one, not this one.
Okay. Come on, babe. Come on, Angel. We gotta get going. One of what? Yeah. Go for it. Definitely research it more. It's interesting. The good luck symbols. Yes.
Have we done